Hey there, everyone. Welcome back. So, this is just a quick video to sort of give you an idea of what's going on for next week. So, I don't know when you're watching this, but this is pertaining to election week. I know that there's a lot of different possibilities for the way that next week, election week, might go. And I was in a faculty meeting yesterday, and we were talking about how we should communicate with students that next week can be a little tricky. And so I wanted to touch base with you and sort of walk you through what's expected for next week. So, as you know, the past 2 weeks, you have had nothing due, that includes this week, where you're working on your persuasive outline that's going to use Monroe's motivated sequence. And, of course, come to the speech lab, get help with that. So that is actually going to be due the Friday of election week. And so, my advice, we're not changing the due date, but my advice to you is to get it done sooner rather than later if you're particularly invested in the election or concerned, or if you have some emotional tie, because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, maybe you're going to be in despair, or maybe you're going to be celebrating. I don't know. But if that's going to be an issue for you, go ahead and get that done and submit it early. There is the discussion board for the persuasive outlines already up. And I just want to point out one thing here on the syllabus that here's that week. So it starts on 11/2. Election day is the Tuesday, so 11/3. And then your persuasive outline is due. Now, I know it says present, turn in, just like it did for the informational, or sorry, the informative outline here, present, turn in. And if you go down and look at number 7, it says, bring it to class. That was an error on my part. That should have been cut when I was making this version of the syllabus for the online course. It wasn't. Instead of presenting anything, making a video, don't do any of that. Just submit the outline using the template in Monroe's motivated sequence to the discussion board, and that's all you need to do. Okay, you don't need to do any sort of presentation of the outline or make a video, nothing like that. Now, if you have questions, or you feel like you'd rather walk through it orally for some reason and make a video, you feel free to do that. But it's not required for the grade. It won't count for or against. It's not needed. That was just again an error on my part. So to recap, just briefly, this week, currently, this is the week that started on the 26th here. This is a work week. You're going to work on your outline. And then next week is election week. The 3rd is the election. Make sure you go vote if you haven't already. And then the outline will be due on Friday before midnight of election week. So, again, if that's something that you are particularly connected to, go ahead and get things done. And that way you don't have to worry about it. You won't slip your mind. You won't forget, that kind of thing. All right. So, otherwise, I will be around if you have questions. Email me, come to office hours Tuesday and Wednesday. And if you need it other than that, just shoot me an email and we'll figure out a time to meet. All right. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon.